philosophy. DA, thanks. The forwards are Porter and Gordon. The guards are out there for them, Murray and Barton. And it's Jokic in at the 5 down low. And for the Jazz, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5. A couple of great big men in the middle tonight, Greg. Center matchups are far from traditional these days, but this should be fun to watch.
Especially, Kevin, once you get into the small ball lineups. I mean, we've seen guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5.
On offense, here are the Jazz. Now, here's Bogdanovich. Got a piece of it. And Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Well, that was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
Bogdanovich finds Conley. Now O'Neal. Inside, here's Bogdanovich. Porter knocks it away.
You know, one area where I think Porter Jr. has surprised a bunch of folks is his shot blocking. I mean, he's got a natural knack for doing it.
Now, here's Jokic. Porter passes to Murray. Shot clock at 5. Over Conley. Stolen by Mitchell. And oh, here we go. Conley, nobody back. Misses the jumper, and they can't get anything on the break.
And they call him Spider because of that long wingspan. 6'10" at present, but standing 6'1". Mitchell needs that to compete defensively at that shooting guard position.
Now, here's Porter. Here's Gordon, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
Boy, good vision that time from Michael Porter Jr. Saw the wide open teammate and then got the pass to him right on time.
Mitchell against Barton. Now, here's Mitchell. Guarded closer. And Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. And we know what Mitchell can do offensively. But, Greg, how do you evaluate his defensive game?
And, Kevin, without question, there's room for improvement. I'd say he's probably below average, but he has the tools that if he tightens up that part of his game, look out. Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Gobert can't hit.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
And it's Gordon with the finish.
Yeah, we saw this on display in the slam dunk contest. Gordon has some major bunnies, a creative slam dunk artist.
And so it's Utah here with the ball. Denver getting their last shot to go. Pass to Mitchell. They need this one. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
You have to avoid fouls like that. As a defender, challenge the three-point shooter, but run by him, not into him.
And how fearless is Donovan Mitchell? I mean, as a rookie, in his first playoff series, he went off for 38 in a closeout game against none other than Russell Westbrook.
Porter passes to Jokic, and the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Conley against Murray.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Down low, it's deflected. Jokic with the steal. Barton finds Murray. Now, here's Jokic, defended by Gobert. Here's Mitchell. Poked loose. The Nuggets leading by 7. Gordon with it. Conley picks him up. Jokic passes to Gordon. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Gordon's got 8 points.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his first foul. A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Now here's Gordon. He's got 8. And Denver again with the bucket.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
Conley against Murray. Bogdanovich inside. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's O'Neal. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first.
The Jazz shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. That's good from O'Neal. O'Neal hits them both.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
40 seconds left in the first quarter. Outside, Porter lets it go from deep. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Jazz trail by 9. Bogdanovich finds Mitchell. Over Gordon. Misses off the left iron.
Boy, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Aaron Gordon taking 2 shots.
He doesn't get the second one.
Got to stay active when Gordon's out there. I mean, his ability to make something out of nothing is huge for this team.
Bogdanovich, no luck.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
And so it's Denver. 13 points up at the end of the period. And we'll see if they can keep up their... And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a very convincing performance from the Nuggets so far.
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 slot. That's the group right now for Utah. And here are the Nuggets now. The Nuggets leading by 13. Murray with it. Conley picks him up. And it's Murray with the jam.
That tenacity on the drive. Murray is at his absolute best when he's in attack mode.
And guys, if the defense pays too much attention to Murray as a scorer, he can find his teammates with the pass.
And you know what, Greg? That surprised me. Watching him just the 1 year in Kentucky, I didn't know he had that in his package, but he is a terrific passer. And you're right. His feel for the game is outstanding.
Porter kicks to Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
Love how creative Murray is with the ball. Just dribbling through defenders like he's out there by himself.
Jazz trail by 15. And it's Conley penetrating. That shot off the mark. Nice D from Porter.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Jazz on D. Jokic passes to Murray. Back to Jokic.
So good to see Murray, not just as a scorer, but thriving as a passer, too.
Conley against Murray. Conley kicks to O'Neal. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet. O'Neal's got 5 points so far.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make a pay.
Jokic passes to Porter. The D by Bogdanovich.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Mitchell. To the middle. Jokic with the steal. Clark, you had excellent handles for a front court player. How much of a benefit is it for a big man to be comfortable with the dribble, with the ball in his hands?
I think it's so valuable. And now it's a dozen to a dozen big guys can put it on the ground. I mean, it used to be 2 out of a dozen guys you'd see 6'8" or better that could really handle the ball in my day. But now it's commonplace, and it's a valuable skill. My late dad, emphasized that from the time I started playing organized basketball. Make sure you can go with the ball where you want to against pressure. If you can do that, then you'll always add value to your team.
And a whole new lineup here for the Nuggets. Morris passes to Najee. Gobert with the defensive effort. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for Utah. They trail by 14. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Utah Jazz last season was elite at both ends of the floor. Sixth Man of the Year winner Jordan Clarkson says, 3 things we've been doing well are playing fast, sharing the basketball, and defense. We're playing a fun style of basketball and just keep racking up the wins. Guys?
They are fun to watch and a handful. D.A. thanks. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
So Utah ends up going with the new group.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Shots good by Clarkson.
You know, Clarkson really working on his range, and defenses better wise up to it.
Passes it to Dozier. Trying to find Green. He's got it now. The pass to Dozier. 6 to shoot. Out to Morris. And too long on the shot.
Tell you what, guys, you don't see that often. I mean, when he's this open, usually it's lights out.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And the presence of Whiteside in the paint, really unreal. He is a dominant figure down low. Great work to grab that second chance opportunity.
No coverage that time.
Austin Rivers.
Rivers has got himself on the board with 3 there.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Pass to Gay. Puts it up from 12. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
On the wing, Morris. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Morris has got his first 2 points.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Clarkson kicks to Ingles. And Utah another 3.
Solid vision by Clarkson. Got it to his teammate in a great spot.
Rivers looking over the floor. Morris outside. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. The first half was all about Aaron Gordon. He had 14 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 assist.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. A fantastic game from Aaron Gordon in this one.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
So out there for the Nuggets right now, Austin Rivers is out there with Monte Morris. And there's Green, and it's Dozier in at the 3, the small forward.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And it's been wonderful to watch Rivers develop into a veteran leader.
And he understands his role is evolving, the need to set an example for younger players. That said, he still plays with a huge chip on his shoulder. It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
A shot by Clarkson, no good.
Clearly out of sync to begin this half. 0 for their first 3 attempts.
Najee, good.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Pass to Whiteside. Back to Clarkson. Makes it off the glass. Clarkson's got 7 points.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Pass to Rivers. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
This offense's first miss after 3 straight makes to start the second half.
A steal. And now running up the court, Ingles pushing it up. And the jam by Rudy Gay.
Gay is on the court for his scoring ability, and there's no better way to get points on the board than with the and one.
A different look for Denver. The Jazz have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department. The Nuggets leading by 8. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Utah ball.
Murray against Conley. Down low. Kicks it out to Mitchell. The shot comes out. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. 17 points was their biggest margin. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And the basket by Gordon.
Oh, wow. 4 or 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
And the foul on Jamal Murray. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's O'Neal. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Porter. This is his second trip to the free throw line. That's good from O'Neal. O'Neal hits them both. Denver leading by 8. Murray kicks to Gordon. There's the pass to Porter. Takes a 3. Rebound, Utah. Right side, Conley. And they pick up 2. Conley's got 6.
And you have to stay up on Conley. When you give him breathing room, he's a threat to pull up.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. Wide open look here for Murray. They grab their own miss.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Conley against Murray. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Feeds it to Gobert. Gobert double team and wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And here are the Nuggets now. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for Denver. 8-point game. It's good. And that's now 20 points for Aaron Gordon.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
You know, there's a lot to be excited about with Porter. He's got a really special blend of size, athleticism, and advanced skill. There wasn't much defensive resistance there, guys, but somehow he blew it anyway. Missed opportunity. Oh, man. Boy, I like how Gordon dishes the ball. When his teammates are open, he finds them on time and on target.
Gobert, and the basket is good. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it
a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in air. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Here's Murray. He's got 8. Driving in. Jokic kicks to Murray. Porter dishes to Barton. 1 second left, and that's the final possession with the nice defense right there. And so it's Denver with a 10-point. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. Conley is the point with Mitchell is the 2-guard. Bogdanovich out there with Gobert, and it's O'Neal in at the 3 spot. That's the group right now for Utah. Pass to O'Neal. The dish to Bogdanovich. Conley with it, out guarded by Barton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's good on the putback. Whiteside's got it back down to within single digits for the Jazz.
There you go. Relentless pursuit of the ball. I love it. He never stopped working.
Conley against Murray to the inside. And Jokic gets it to go. The assist by Murray. 6 points for Jokic.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Inside. Whiteside, good.
Man, he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
Ball's knocked loose. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Here's O'Neal. Good, nice job down low. Denver leading by 6. Now Barton. Out to the wing. Jokic against Whiteside. Porter passes to Jokic. Here's Mitchell. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
And understanding where to run to in transition, Mitchell is very opportunistic when the break is on.
Deep 2 from Murray. Porter with it. He's picked up by O'Neal. And it's Royce O'Neal with the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. The defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Gordon kicks to Murray. Over Conley. Murray, no good.
The defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
Here's Whiteside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his 3rd.
You know, guys, you got to give much respect to the length of Whiteside. I mean, he's a hulking 7-footer who takes a lot of pride in being the defensive anchor for this team.
And the 2nd free throw, good. The Nuggets leading by 3. Murray scanning the floor. pass to Jokic. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 3 assists now in this one.
When it's an important possession, Jokic steps up big.
Here's Conley. Lays it up off the glass.
That's just being a pro. Conley understanding the moment and rising to the occasion.
Murray kicks to Porter. Passes it to Jokic. The kick out to Porter. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. And the call up against Jokic. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Jazz trail by 3. Outside Conley to the paint. And the jam by Whiteside.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
And, you know, it's taken a big run, but they were able to get back into this one. Very impressive. No quitting these guys.
Conley against Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
Jamal Murray proving he's not afraid of the big moment. Big time shot there.
Conley against Murray. Conley, the pass to O'Neal. Back to Conley. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be Aaron Gordon.
Well, you look at Mike Conley. He's been around a long time, folks. Double-digit years. He does a little bit of everything out there. Outstanding, not only in the locker room, but also in the community, too. Just 5-star in every way.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Aaron Gordon.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. And that has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, guys, well, Mike Malone talked to his team during that last time out. This game is close, and he told his players, hey, guys, this is when it's fun, right? This is a close game, and this is when you get to show what you're made of. Right here, right now. Kevin, we'll see how they respond.
Yes! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
When Rudy Gay is on like he is now, there's not a whole lot you can do about it.
They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
Here's Murray. Porter trying to free himself up. Money!
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
The shot, no good. Gordon with the defensive effort. Barton outside, and they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
Man, it took forever for them to commit that foul. I don't know why they didn't do it right away. Those are precious seconds.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Get where you want to go as a team. You need big game players. There's no way around it. And historically, Murray tends to play his best on the biggest stage.
So the Nuggets win it. All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks.
Sure is. Good stuff there, Allie. Looking at the starting five for the Dallas Mavericks. Hardaway Jr. and Finney Smith, they're out there on the perimeter. At the 4 and 5, it's Porzingis and Powell, and it's Doncic in at point guard. And for the Jazz, the backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in at the 5. Now here's Gobert. Outside Mitchell from outside the arc. Powell pulls it in.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
To the inside. Kicks it to Doncic. Fires for 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. And the tremendous confidence of Luka Doncic. Part of what makes him special, I think. What comes first, you think, Grant? The talent or the swagger?
Wow, tough question, BA. I think it's the talent. When you have great talent, then you have swagger. And you have to remember, I mean, he played professional in Europe at the age of 16. So he may be young, but he's well seasoned. And he's been at this for a long, long time.
Now here's Doncic. Pass to Hardaway. Back to Doncic. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
When you watch Luka play, you can't forget he's 6'7". He can more than hold his own inside.
Conley passes to Mitchell. Up and over Hardaway. No good off the back of the rim.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
Pass to Doncic. Jacks up a 3. Again, Doncic missing.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
And his teammates appreciate the unselfishness. Bogdanovic willing to get it to his open guys.
Powell right side. Kicks it to Doncic. Clock at 6. Back to Powell. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
For Utah, they've gone 1 of 3 from the floor. Conley against Doncic. Pass to Gobert. Inside. Here's Mitchell. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
More than just a shooter, Donovan Mitchell is crafty at getting it done inside, too.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Finney Smith. They get it again. The Jazz have gone 2 of 4 so far. Here's O'Neal. He's marked by Finney Smith. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Conley against Doncic. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
Now here's Conley. And there's 1:45 left to play in the first. Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor.
I don't know if you can credit the defense for that. It was just a missed opportunity.
Here's Powell. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
No debate there. He got hammered.
At the line for the Mavericks.
And so Powell nails them both. 1:29 left in the first quarter. Conley with the ball. Porzingis picks him up defensively. And it's stolen by Finney Smith. Porzingis with room to shoot. Dallas again missing. The Jazz have gone 3 of 6 since the tip. And it's O'Neal off the drive. It's tipped. And they get it back. Pass to Powell. Outside Porzingis. Outside Finney Smith. Here's Powell. Shot clock at 6. From deep three-point range, Finney Smith's shot is off. The Jazz shooting just 38% so far in this one. Now here's Bogdanovich. He's marked by Finney Smith. Bogdanovich, that's good.
The effectiveness of Bogdanovich, able to work from anywhere and to get a good shot.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Pass to Finney Smith. Porzingis with it. Back to Powell. And stolen by Gobert. In transition, here they come. And it's Mitchell, the miss. Outside Porzingis. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Jazz. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And taking a look at the Jazz performance here, guys. What do you think?
Well, I think it's pretty obvious they were well prepared defensively coming in.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovich out there with Royce O'Neal, and it's Gobert in at the center position, filling out the middle. That's the group for Utah right now.
Acrobatic move by Donovan Mitchell, lifting off the floor for a slam.
From deep, here's Doncic, and they get it back. Here's Porzingis. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
You know what he did? He timed it well and did a good job of contesting without committing the foul.
For 3, O'Neal. The shot, no good. And it's Dallas the other way. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Hardaway's shot is good. And in crunch time, when the game is close, some players rise to the occasion, Smitty. Others tighten up. What do you think makes the difference?
Well, first of all, a lot of it is confidence, but I think also you got to trust in your preparation. And a lot of guys are built for the moment, and some are not. And most of the guys built for the moment, they are superstars. Can't lose track of Bogdanovich defensively, as he doesn't need much time to get his shot off.
To the middle. Powell, it's good. Powell's got 6.
I love it. Beautiful job getting to the rim, making a play.
And he commits the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
A line change here for Utah. Whiteside, the pass to Gay. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity.
That's his first.
All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Jazz?
They've gotten a lot of high-quality shots in the paint early on. That was clearly part of their game plan coming in.
One other thing we've seen them execute to this point is good ball movement to set up those easy scoring chances.
Here's Honey. Brunson defending. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
The putback controls the rebound and the putback. Now it's a 6-point Utah lead.
And they found a nice flow offensively here in the second period.
Utah foul. Mia Oni. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Here's Brown.
Great pressure. Hard to see over Mount Whiteside.
Ingles passes to Whiteside. That one goes in. Whiteside's got 4 points in the quarter.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Brunson with it, and Clarkson picks him up defensively. Pass to Bullock. Takes a 3. Drills it from deep.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please. That's terrible.
Kleba with a steal. And here's Brunson from the arc. Another three for Dallas.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Now here's Clarkson. Defense right on him. With the drive. And he dunks it down.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Outside Brunson. Pass to Brown. Outside Brunson. No good from outside. Utah leading. Clarkson left side. Outside Ingles. 54 seconds left in the second period. To the paint. Here's Whiteside. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his second personal foul.
Pushing the action, Whiteside catches the defender a little out of position and draws the foul.
So Utah going with an almost entire new group here. Bogdanovich has checked in for Gay. O'Neal comes in for Ingles. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Clarkson. And Mike Conley is subbed in for Oni. Brown passes to Brunson. Brown with it. He's picked up by Conley. Inside. Here's Bogdanovich. Bullock puts it in. Dallas has got 3 of 5 to fall from beyond the three-point line in the second. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. And here's Brunson from the arc. Here's Brown. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Brown's got his first basket.
They didn't do themselves any favors with their shooting in the first quarter, but they're starting to pick it up now.
Mitchell against Brown. So it'll be 2. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, Best. Utah found themselves in a close game in the first. They led by 2 after the first. And
we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. How about Hassan Whiteside? He's been playing really well.
There's virtually nothing you can do to stop him. I mean, you can't even contain him. He's been that great.
Yeah, and sometimes the strategy in that case, don't let anyone else beat you. You know he's going to get his, so try and keep it to that.
Taking a look at the Mavericks. Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt. Finney-Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. And it's Powell in at the center position.
At the end of the day, when the ball goes up, there's no substitute for effort.
Pass to O'Neal. Back to Conley. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Porzingis with it. He's picked up by Conley. Here's Powell. Outside Porzingis. Doncic outside for the lead. On the wing, Finney-Smith. 6 to shoot. From deep. That shot off. And Utah will come the other way. Here's Mitchell. It's good. Mitchell's got 6.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Hardaway, the pass to Porzingis. Kicks it out to Hardaway. Back to Porzingis. Doncic outside. No good on the triple.
Shaky start to the half. Going 1 for 4. Still trying to find that groove.
And now the Mavs on the run. Here's Hardaway. And Whiteside with a block.
Whiteside light off his feet. Plus he can block your shot with either hand.
No coverage that time. And now it's a 7-point Utah lead.
Adding to this lead, he's been dependable and consistent at the offensive end.
Doncic outside. Soft touch off the glass. Doncic has gotten his second bucket.
At about 230 pounds, Doncic is a load down low.
Outside Mitchell launches a three. Utah gets it back. Right side. Second shot opportunity. Back to Conley. Powell with a steal. Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball. And we've got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
And stolen by Hardaway. And Powell with the stuff.
Trust Doncic to make smart moves with the ball. He puts it in the hands of a guy with a wide open shot.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Doncic against Conley. Pass to O'Neal. Now here's Conley. He's closely guarded. 6 on the shot clock. And another miss by Utah. For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Down low. Here's Powell. He shoots again. Back to Doncic. For the tie. Utah with the rebound. Whiteside's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Mitchell, and he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field.
After a lackluster first half, he's taken charge offensively. We'll see how the defense responds.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
And the wrist injury from Bojan Bogdanovic set him back a little in recent seasons. Remember, he had surgery in 2020 and slowly returning to form now.
And he makes them better. I mean, great skill level with size, a floor spacer who can also create his own shot off the bounce.
.59 seconds left in the third quarter. From deep, here's Doncic.
Their execution has not been crisp this half, and it's putting them in a hole. Can't get anything to go this period. Seems like he's hit a wall.
Love the decision by Gobert, finding the open teammate, playing smart basketball.
To the right side. Porzingis passes to Doncic. There's the three. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 7 rebounds in the game.
I don't know how many shots he's missed this quarter, but they're going to have to find offense from someone else.
From deep, here's Doncic, and the three-pointer goes. Doncic has got 5 points now this quarter.
Sometimes it's all about patience. His first 3 of the game, something to build on.
Clarkson passes to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
It doesn't get any easier than that for Rudy Gobert. His size is sometimes overpowering.
And it's Doncic missing. Here's Clarkson. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Jazz out in front, leading by 6. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Yeah, it's one thing to find the guy. It's another to deliver the ball where he can do something with it. Wonderful play.
That's his second personal foul.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. And it's a completely new group here for the Mavericks. Joe Ingles is out there with Rudy Gay. Then there's Rudy Gobert. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Oni in at the 1 spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Jazz.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
One other thing they've done very well is getting out in transition. They're running at every opportunity.
Clarkson outside. Brunson with a double team. And that one's good. Clarkson. And the Jazz lead by 8.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
We played just over a minute here in the fourth. Brunson passes to Brown. Back to Brunson. Shoots from the baseline. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Clarkson. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Pass to Bullock. Outside, Brown. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Well, at least the D was going for it. But he got to the ball just a moment late.
A big group substitution here for Utah. Bogdanovich has checked in for Gay. O'Neal comes in for Ingles. Mitchell's checked in for Clarkson. And Mike Conley is subbed in for Oni. The kick out to Conley. Back to Gobert. Outside Conley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Jazz again can't hit.
Yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
And they go to the intentional foul. And the Mavericks going with a whole new group out there. For Utah, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. To the inside. Pass to O'Neal. Now here's Mitchell. Gobert with it. The 3 is up. Mitchell misses.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's Doncic. Banked it in off the glass. And now it's just a 4-point Utah lead.
The unique perspective of a big. Porzingis has great awareness and the ability to easily find the open man.
Conley passes to Gobert. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his first.
It goes on Dwight Powell.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Rudy Gobert has real enthusiasm for the game. You don't earn multiple Defensive Player of the Year awards if you're not passionate about it.
Outside Hardaway. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. And they're on the run. Conley with the ball. Now Doncic defending. Pass to Gobert. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. Doncic has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Conley goes in. And it's Dorian Finney-Smith with the foul. That'll be a 2nd foul of the game. Gobert against Powell. Gobert passes to Conley. Back to Gobert. On the wing, Mitchell. Clock at 6. And that basket makes him 6 for 11. Shooting a good percentage.
Just look at the way Mitchell's built. The strength in the upper body.
Doncic against Conley. From the elbow. Here's Porzingis. Yes, it's good.
Effort play, pursuing the basketball. Love how he puts in the work.
Doncic against Conley. To the middle. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Conley's got his first points of the game. Doncic with it. He's picked up by Conley. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. Mitchell, the pass to Bogdanovich. Down low. Pass to O'Neal. Inside. Fades and shoots. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. The offensive rebound. Oh, can't convert the two-handed jam. And so it's Dallas with it. Trailing by 8. Porzingis for 3. And they recover it. Finney-Smith. Now Hardaway. Doncic with it. Pass to Porzingis. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic.
And it's Porzingis at 7'3", a monster to go to late in the game.
There's 18 seconds left in the fourth. Here's O'Neal. The three from Mitchell. Now pulls it in. Outside Porzingis. They grab their own miss. Money.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
Man, his efforts well rewarded right there.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
the state capital of Utah, dramatic. And
thank you.
Changing like the game is. David, good insight. Thank you. So the opening lineup for the Suns. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the center, locking down the middle. And for the Jazz, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the two guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the center position. Now here's Paul. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. And Doris, it should be an interesting matchup in the low post. How do you see the battle of the bigs playing out here tonight?
Well, boy, Kevin, this is a classic low post strength-on-strength contest. And more in the modern NBA, that's the exception, not the rule.
And so it's the Suns getting on the board first. Here's Conley. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Back to Booker. Bridges outside. Feeds it to Ayton. Count it. Good.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
Outside Bogdanovich. And here is Conley. Mitchell outside. Passes to Bogdanovich. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots over Crowder, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
How many European fundamentally sound players have we seen? Bogdanovich gets his defender off the ground with the up fake. Nice.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Paul passes to Bridges. Kicks it out to Paul. To the inside. Gobert with the block.
This guy is an absolute menace and force on the defensive end. Rudy Gobert says, no, sir.
Conley. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And after a down season in 2020, with some questioning if he was over the hill, great Mike Conley came roaring back last season.
And the first player ever to make his All-Star debut that far into his career. It had to feel something like redemption. And I tell you, he's not done yet. Has a nice new contract to prove it.
Now here's Paul. Booker dishes to Ayton. Kicks it out to Booker. Back to Ayton.
Oh! You got to be kidding. Well, incredible finesse. DeAndre Ayton gets loose and does some work.
Conley with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Knocked loose. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will retain possession. Here's Conley. Gobert trying to get open. It's hauled in by the Suns. Pops it up for Crowder. And Crowder slams it in.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
So it's the Jazz now. 6-point game. Outside Conley. Mitchell against Booker. Mitchell passes to Bogdanovich.
Well, you can see he's an improving defensive presence, right? DeAndre Ayton has got to commit and do what it takes.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there, no box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Bridges for 3. Rebounded by Donovan Mitchell. And there's the foul on Jay Crowder. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second foul of the first quarter, and they don't want to sit him for a while to avoid number 3.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. Here's Ingles. McGee with the block. And they're able to recover. And Gabe with the second chance points. 1:22 left to play in the first quarter. Now Payne. Johnson outside. Payne kicks to Shamet. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Payne. The Suns need to get a shot off. And it's Shamet missing. And Whiteside's got the ball here for the Jazz. Trailing by 2. Oni passes to Whiteside. Inside. Gay with it. Now guarded by Kaminsky. Johnson with the block.
Utah foul. Mia Oni. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And Phoenix has possession. From deep. They get it back. The shot misses.
Phoenix foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
His first personal foul.
That one is off.
At the line for the Jazz.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him.
And the missed opportunities for them at the line here early on.
Payne looking around. And there's the pass to Kaminsky. And here is Shamet. Shoots over Clarkson. And no good on the last second attempt this time. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. Taking a look at the Jazz, we've got Rudy Gay, also Whiteside out there. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Joe Ingles. And it's Oni in at the 1 spot.
First team foul.
And it's the Suns with the ball. Now here's Kaminsky. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Here's Johnson, and then Johnson with the dunk.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Clarkson passes to Gay. Shamet with the steal. Johnson from outside. Shot clock reset for Phoenix. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. McGee's got the lead up to 6 now for Phoenix.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And a lot of players want a voice in team strategy. And I've always wondered, Greg, is there a downside for coaches letting their players get too involved?
I mean, there is a belief that you can have too many cooks in the kitchen, right? But if a player knows his stuff, it's worth at least hearing them out, if only to keep those open lines of communication.
Now here's Johnson. Down low. He had stolen by Ingles. And now Utah, fast break. Clarkson's running, misses the layup.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
McGee inside. He's covered by Clarkson, and Whiteside sends it back. From downtown, and it's Rudy Gay with the 3. Gay's got 6.
And Gay has such a fluid shooting motion. Effortlessly pulls right up there off the dribble and into his shot.
To the middle, and stolen by Gay. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. Conley against Paul. Launches it. Here's Gobert. Trying to get open is Bogdanovic. And the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got the game tied up here for the Jazz. Here's Paul. He dishes it to Bridges. Here's Ayton, and the layup's good off the glass. He has 6.
They are just killing him on the interior.
DeAndre Ayton, the first pick of the 2018 draft. He was obviously the consensus #1 at the time. So hard to pass on a center like him who's got size, athleticism, and a elite vertical threat at the cup. Always helps to get these kinds of looks, right? Super easy to convert from that distance.
2 minutes.
Mitchell against Booker. Bridges outside. Paul for 3. A putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Suns lead by 2.
And Kevin, they've dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
Here's Mitchell, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
You can see the kind of confidence Donovan Mitchell has in that handle. His ability to navigate off the triple drive. Nice.
And that was a loaded 2018 draft class. Not just Ayton, but Doncic and Trae Young as well.
Yeah, there were some question marks early in his career about whether that was the right selection. But boy, Ayton has been a tremendous fit for them. This guy's upside is still so high.
Here's Gobert following the basket by Chris Paul. Gobert dishes to Mitchell. O'Neal against Bridges. Shot clock at 6. Here's Mitchell, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
That's a monster finish by one of the elite athletes in the NBA. Donovan Mitchell doing work.
On the wing, Booker. Outside, Crowder. There's 39 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And it's Ayton missing. It's Gobert with the ball for the Utah Jazz. O'Neal from long range. It's rebounded by Paul. Phoenix has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. 19 seconds left in the second quarter. Three-pointer. And there's Booker on the assist by Ayton.
Well, that's the moneymaker, right? Devin Booker will go all night from three-point range if you allow it.
Conley feeling it out. Gobert with it. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Gobert's got 6.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good. For the Suns, the first quarter was pretty even. They led by 2 after the first. They were... And that...
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. DeAndre Ayton with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
On the court for the Suns. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the 5. Conley's shot is off. Suns leading by 3. Booker outside. Over to the wing. Ball finds Crowder. Booker outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Utah shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. And here's Gobert. 6 points for him. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy. Mitchell's got it all tied up now for the Jazz. One thing that stands out about Royce O'Neal, Doris, his versatility as a switchable defender.
No, this guy is elite on the defensive end. 6'4", 225, with a 6'10" wingspan. And the thing you love is he can affect shots even when he's guarding guys that have more size than him. This guy is tremendous defensively.
For the lead, Conley gets the bucket. Conley's got the lead up to 2 now for the Jazz.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Here's Paul. He gets that one. Paul's got 7 points in the game.
And for a smaller player, Chris Paul appears so comfortable on the interior. He knows he can score from this area.
Bogdanovich, count the bucket. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able now. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Jazz leading by 3. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution for
Here's Oni, defended by Paul. Oni passes to Whiteside, takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Now here's Paul. Defense right on him. Pass to Bridges. Clock at 6. Dishes to Crowder. Over Ingles. Shot by Crowder, no good. And here's Utah. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Gay kicks to Ingles. Back to Gay. The shot's good on the assist by Ingles. Now it's a 7-point Utah lead.
Not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Shot by Paul, nobody around. Connects from 3-point range. Paul's got 10.
And this is such a sharp weapon for Chris Paul, right? Most times you just assume he's going to knock that free ball down.
The lead just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
And it's Paul penetrating. Bridges, no one around him. A 3-pointer off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very good at making the weak coverage pay.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor.
Substitution for the Suns.
Clarkson right side. That's good from Gay on the assist from Clarkson. He's got 12.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Payne can't hit.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Clarkson passes to Gay. To the wing right side. Here's Oni. Payne covering. And stolen by Payne. Fast break. Here we go. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Jordan Clarkson. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Now Payne still looking for his first bucket in this one. Chalk up 2 there.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Oni. Payne covering. Right side, no good.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
Kaminsky finds Payne. Gay with the block.
You got to respect those long arms of Gay. I mean, superb at swatting shots away. Put those big hands.
Here's Payne. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Utah with their lead standing at 6 points. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Joe Ingles is out there with Rudy Gay. Then there's Whiteside. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Oni in at the 1. That's the group right now for Utah.
First team foul.
Now, here's Shamet. He's covered by Gay. He takes it in, and the basket is good. Shamet's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Suns. Jazz leading by 4. Here's Oni. Clarkson outside. Shamet with the steal. To the left wing. Misses the 3. And so Clarkson will bring it up for Utah. Pass to Oni. Back to Clarkson. Inside. Whiteside. Payne grabs the board.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. To the paint. And there's Mitchell. That's good on the assist by O'Neal. 9 points for Donovan Mitchell. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for Utah.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Well, also, I think their blocked shots really jump off the page. They've sent a lot of attempts right back where they came from today.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile 1 block we just saw on replay.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Well, Donovan Mitchell off the bounce, able to put pressure on that dribble drive. That is a nice-looking move.
Right on the bucket.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Conley against Paul. Conley's shot is off. Suns trail by 6. For 3. Booker. That one, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And that's going to be his 5th, guys. 1 more, and he's done.
Ball against Conley. To the inside, and stolen by Ayton.
Great job preventing that ball from coming into the post. Might have been an easy 2 if the defense wasn't there.
Chris Paul is no stranger to delivering in the big moments. Go ahead, CP3.
Conley against Paul. Now here is Conley. T right on him. Just 5 to shoot. Mitchell kicks to O'Neal. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Jazz lead by 6.
Well, that's about hustle and effort from Bogdanovich. To go after the rebound with that kind of intention is exactly what you hope for as a coach.
For 3, Booker can't hit that one.
Simply put, a bad shot, guys. They all know they can get a better look than that.
Here's Mitchell, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
There is a level of physicality, and the frame of Donovan Mitchell allows him to finish through contact.
Stolen by O'Neal. Down low. Bogdanovich, know what? Suns trail by 8. Booker outside. And that one, good.
Well, he can hit big shots. Booker's about as confident a young man as we've seen when the pressure's on.
Jazz leading by 6. Paul with the steal. Oh, here we go now. Crowder's got it. The fast break chance. And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Third team foul.
Paul outside. To the inside. Ayton kicks it out to Booker. Beyond the arc. He can't get it to go. So Utah will take it the other way. Conley against Paul. Back to Mitchell. From 11 feet away. Rebound by the Suns.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
And they've got to be efficient with the clock. Quick score, quick foul. When you're not in rhythm with the 3-ball, why do you keep firing from there?
Gobert dishes to Conley. He kicks it to Mitchell. 6 to shoot. Passes it to O'Neal. Bridges with the steal. Here's Booker. So we see the Jazz get the win here. Hey, thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps up.
Murray and Barton, the guards. Porter Jr., the small forward. With Gordon holding down the 4. And it's Jokic in at the center. And two conference rivals facing off here. Grant, what were some of your fiercest rivalries at the NBA level?
You know, when I was in Detroit, it had to be the Hawks, and I think probably the Bulls. I think the Bulls were everybody's rival in the Eastern Conference back then. And then, of course, in Phoenix, we had some real battles with the Lakers.
Now here's Barton. Pass to Jokic. Just 5 on the clock. Over Gobert. Jokic, no good. Here's O'Neal. There's the triple. He can't get that one to fall. Mitchell against Barton. Outside Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
And a statement from Jamal, when he gets that kind of room, he's capable of throwing it down.
Conley against Murray. Pass to Mitchell. Knocked loose. Porter with the steal. It's a one-on-one situation. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball call.
Tipped away. So it's Denver now. Jokic passes to Porter. And Gobert with a block.
A rangy defender with great defensive timing. I mean, why do you think they call Gobert the Stifle Tower?
Great positioning on the putback.
Those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Pass to Porter. All sorts of time. Good work there as it goes.
Not second guessing as Porter makes the right decision to score that time.
Plenty of reasons for the team to be excited about Porter, Brett, starting with his jumper.
So enticing to see a guy that size, BA, shoot with that kind of fluidity, especially from deep. So he's not just a gunner. He's starting to get his points in the flow of the game. That's dangerous.
Just an aggressive move by Gobert, protecting the possession and getting the second chance look.
Here's Murray. No luck on that one. And Utah will come the other way. Over Murray. The shot by Conley. No good.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shot.
Royce O'Neal. That's his first personal foul.
And he drops it first.
And Michael Porter Jr. being drafted was a bit of a high risk, high reward due to the fact that physically he needed to come a long way to be consistent in the NBA. We may be seeing signs that it's going to pay off with huge dividends.
Gordon with a steal. And here we go. The Nuggets on the fast break. Porter's shot is off. Utah trailing here.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Bogdanovich with it. Checked by Gordon. Here's Conley. And that one hits the back iron.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
Pass to Murray. And he drains the quick shot. Murray's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Well, a polished score and good recognition as Jamal Murray understood the timing that he needed to catch and fire.
Now here's Bogdanovich. Gordon with a steal. Now Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Such an outstanding effort there for the big man to stay focused with his shot. Jokic, tremendous concentration.
Conley against Murray. Left side Mitchell. Right side Bogdanovich. Tips it up. It's good on the putback.
Now that takes serious effort and a light touch.
No need to overdo it. Just lightly tip it in. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
To the inside. Gordon. They kick it out to Murray. Left in the first quarter here. And he can't get that one. And the call will be against Nikola Jokic. That's his first foul of the game. Now here's Conley. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. To the paint.
There's a quiet intensity that Jokic plays with, especially on defense. It's made that shooter a little bit nervous. That's a testament to the effort there on the boards. Never willing to give up on the possession, finding ways to sniff out the ball.
Outside Porter. Pass to Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Here's O'Neal. Bogdanovich. No dice on the putback jam. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. The Nuggets on top, leading by 4. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And from what you've seen from the Nuggets, what's your take so far?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
On the perimeter, Barton and Porter Jr. Down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Murray in at the 1 spot. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Jokic gets the bucket.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
And for the Jazz, they're shooting a low 31%. Their offense is lacking. Outside Conley. Down low. And stolen by Jokic. Back come the Nuggets on the run. From deep, Barton. Tries again. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 5 rebounds in the game. Outside for Mitchell. Outside Conley. That one's good. Mitchell making the play.
Now this is just too easy for Conley. The D can't allow him to get this close to the basket.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
BA, that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
So Utah ends up going with a new group. Here's Jokic.
Using his length well on defense. Rudy Gay working hard. Swats that one away.
Boy, they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but still coming up empty. And there's the foul. It's on Michael Porter. That's his first foul, and it's a completely new group here for the Nuggets. Inside. Oh, it's Gay with the jam.
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising in a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
To the middle. And he hits it to tie the game. Well, at the wing position, Grant, you were one of the league's best passers. Which wing players stand out to you in that category now?
You know, I mean, it may sound arrogant of me to say this, but LeBron, Luka Doncic, guys like that who really read the floor, they understand and can pick apart defenses at any position. Those two are ones that stick out the most.
Shot clock at 5. Dozier can't get it to go. For Utah, they've gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Morris against Clarkson. Here's Honey. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Whiteside. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good.
He gets a lot of points right there at the rim. Rivers.
Stolen by Ingles. And now the Jazz on the run in transition.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
It's intercepted. Here we go, all alone. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Ingles. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Now here's Morris, guarded closely. Here's Green, and it's hammered home by Green.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
Well, a high-level floor general is what you get in Monte Morris, who's out there creating and not turning it over.
And Whiteside with the bucket on the assist from Gay. Whiteside's got his second basket.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
And that's an intentional foul. You know, you talk to the coaching staff here. They rave about Morris's high basketball IQ.
Well, anytime that coaches can put a guy in to slow down or speed up the offense and know that he's not going to just hand the ball to the other team, that's a luxury.
Conley against Morris. Outside Mitchell. Back to Gobert. Mitchell finds Gobert. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
Incredible balance on that take. You gotta respect watching Gobert muscle his way through the defense.
Morris passes to Porter. Gordon left side. Pass to Jokic. Clock at 4. And Jokic throws it down.
Such a good handle for a big guy. Nothing super fancy, but efficient.
Conley with the ball. Guarded now by Morris. Gordon with a steal. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And here's Barton outside. Nails it from beyond the arc. And it's a 5-point Denver lead.
And And they're winning and playing with great confidence, but they need to be more efficient with those three-pointers.
Barton against Mitchell. Pass to Bogdanovich. And the layup is good off the glass.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Morris down low. That misses. Would have counted had it. Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings. A pretty close game for the Nuggets throughout the first quarter. Their field goal percentage was a robust 50. And that'll do it.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Nikola Jokic, what a contribution.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Hassan Whiteside is out there with Bojan Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the 3, the small forward. Denver in the lead. Here's Barton. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Barton's got 5 now.
And Will Barton looks comfortable there down on the inside with the shot.
Conley passes to Mitchell. Pass to Whiteside. 6 to shoot. And here's Conley, covered by Jokic. Here's Bogdanovich. Cans it from short range.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, how do I put this? Nikola Jokic, not the most chiseled physique. He said when he first made the NBA, there were no muscles. None. Now I have a couple, he said. To be honest, I like being a little bit heavier because guys are pushing me. I need that weight. It's funny they say, quote, he's not even in shape. I'm playing in 80 games, and they still say it. Brian?
Ah, the Joker indeed, Allie. Thanks for that. Gordon, the pass to Murray. Back to Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
And I like that from Murray. Not an extra dribble. Get the ball to the open teammate right away.
Mitchell with the ball. Fires from the wing. Oh, and he got fouled. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry. And as a leader, Murray is vocal. Talks to his teammates up and down the floor, and he pushes everyone, and they tend to follow. When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Murray against Conley. Outside Porter. Here's the 3. Murray from outside. And they'll get another chance. The rebound by Whiteside. And stolen by Jokic. Pass to Barton. Now here's Gordon. Defended by Bogdanovich. Big finish.
Murray draws so much attention as an offensive player. Conley drops it off to the roller.
And Murray's vocal to the opposition as well.
He's used to the trash talking. I mean, he loves to challenge people. I mean, does it cross the line at times? Well, it depends on who you're talking to.
Outside for Mitchell. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. And stolen by Murray. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
So Utah going with an almost entire new group here. Gay's checked in for Bogdanovich. Ingles comes in for O'Neal. Clarkson's checked in for Mitchell. And it's Oni subbed in for Conley. And it's Murray off the drive. And it's Murray finishing it off.
He's got so many tools, and then you forget how good Murray is athletically. Gets up that time.
Here's Oni. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Ingles, no good.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. He hails from a small town in Serbia. Jokic played basketball, but also a number of other sports that he credits for his current skill set.
Yeah, he says water polo helped with the one-hand passes, and volleyball helped with the tip-ins. And the harness racing, well, who knows? But he was obsessed with it.
All right, the Jazz making a change here. Gobert's checked in. And the Nuggets will go for a different look here. Gordon, he's checked in for Green. Michael Porter comes in for Dozier. Barton, he's checked in for Rivers. And Jamal Murray is subbed in for Morris.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively, because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Porter, and then Porter with the dunk.
And there's an ease to Porter when he gets up vertically. Man, he can rise up and throw it down.
Here's Oni, defended by Murray. Over to the left wing.
Denver foul. Jamal Murray. That's his first personal foul. 13 fouls. Shooting for Utah.
And that one falls for Gobert.
A defensive stalwart. Gobert knows this team expects him to be their anchor as well as rebound the rock.
There's 18 seconds left in the third. Here's Rivers. He's covered by Clarkson. Morris outside. To the left side wing. And that one's good. Dozier.
Well orchestrated. And then the pass is right on the money.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. The Nuggets. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the two-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Even though the position is called shooting guard, passing part of your responsibilities in today's game.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. We've got Jeff Green, Austin Rivers out there with Monte Morris, and it's Dozier in at the 3 spot. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. To the wing, right side, Oni. And it's Dozier with the rebound.
Let's be honest, that's not a shot he should be taking.
No, he should know better. He knows that's not his game, which is why we don't see him take that shot often.
Pass to Morris. Here's Najee, 5 on the clock. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Up top, Ingles. Now here's Clarkson. Tight defense on him. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Huge putback. This guy plays with so much energy.
I don't know anybody that goes after the boards harder. Morris finds Green. Morris outside. Back to Green. Over Gay. To the inside. And it's hammered home by Green. And just about a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. And that one's good. Clarkson.
What a great option he gives them on every possession.
And here is Morris. Outside. Green. Down low. The kick out to Morris. Puts up a 3. And so the ball out of bounds. Morris touched it last.
Substitution for your Nuggets.
The Jazz have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now.
Come get it.
Here's Oni. And it's Denver with a rebound. Jokic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Oh, wasted no time on that one.
Well, Murray just pulling right up on the defense. Great at shooting off the dribble.
Clarkson passes to Gay. Here's Oni, defended by Murray. Back to Gay. Gordon with a steal. Until they foul intentionally. So Utah going with an almost entire new group here. Bogdanovich has checked in for Gay. O'Neal comes in for Ingles. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Clarkson. And Mike Conley. And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Hey guys, well, Quinn Snyder was just reviewing the plan with the team. He called out their ball control, saying, quote, no more turnovers. That has to be the mindset. We need to stop rushing and start dictating.
The Jazz with another miss. The Nuggets have gotten 4 or 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Who poked away? Fires from deep. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Conley with the ball. Martin covering. Oh, got that one up quick.
Oh, you love to see that kind of vision from Gobert. As much attention as he draws from the D, there's bound to be an open man, and he just got to find him.
And again, Denver no good. For Utah, they've gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. The shot by Conley, no good. Denver has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. A minute 37 left to play in the fourth. Murray from outside. Again, the miss by Murray. The Jazz shooting the ball at 46% from the floor.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Nuggets.
They paid the price for sloppy ball control before, but tonight they kept it locked up tight.
Yeah, they did. And at the other end, they were very disruptive defensively.
And it was a reliably solid performance from one of their key guys. A tremendous game for Nikola Jokic.
And this was a showcase night of his skills offensively.
And the stifled tower makes his presence felt on the offensive end. He's really developed an array of moves on the interior.
And the Utah Jazz with 3 All-Stars last season. But Grant, safe to say that Rudy Gobert is their most important player when it comes to winning games.
You know, B.A., I think so. I agree. I mean, Donovan Mitchell is terrific. Definitely a star. But you factor Gobert's impact at both ends of the floor, he might just be the most important player on that team.
O'Neal on the wing. Back to Mitchell. Up and over Gordon. And another miss by Utah. Grant, wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
Yeah, the coach is definitely looking for patience and execution. You can feel the excitement in this arena. These guys have done one heck of a job.
Yeah, huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
Count it.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
Outside Murray. And it's a defensive 3-second violation.
Denver ball. Denver basketball.
No good on the technical, so unable to pick that one up.
And Jamal Murray in 2020 had his own bubble party, averaging over 26 points and 6 assists per game, and he led Denver.
Allie, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks.
The point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. And for Dallas, Hardaway on the wing along with Finney Smith. Big men on the floor. It's Porzingis and Powell. And it's Doncic in at the point. Now here's Doncic. Pass to Pop. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
That's his first. And Dwight Powell continuing his comeback. The ruptured Achilles back in 2020. And that injury now not the career ender it once was.
Well said, Greg. Guys come back from that because of the advances in technology and training. And a credit to Powell that he's back and looking as tough and as impactful as ever. He's a guy that kind of holds the mortar together on teams. Does a lot of the stuff that needs to be done.
Offensive rebound. He shoot again. And Gobert with the lay-in.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
Sinks it. And the shot from Porzingis.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
No good off the back of the rim.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Powell with the steal. The 3 for Doncic. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Jazz have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Bogdanovich passes to Gobert. Conley against Doncic. The pass to O'Neal. And the layup is good.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is. That's a tough shot.
So it's the Mavericks now after the basket by Utah. And here's Doncic from the arc. A shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
Offensively, there's nothing Doncic can't do. I mean, consistency with the three ball being one of the few things left that he has to refine.
Pass to Mitchell. Here's Gobert. Great D that time from Powell.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Here's Finney-Smith. Doncic against Mitchell. From deep three-point range, the rebound by the Jazz.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Jazz have gone 2 of 6 in the field. That's at 5 from 18. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
His second personal foul.
Well, you look at Mike Conley. He's been around a long time, folks. Double-digit years. Does a little bit of everything out there. And outstanding, not only in the locker room, but also in the community, too. Just 5-star in every way.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Doncic passes to Hardaway. To the paint. It's stolen by Gobert. O'Neal, that's a 2-pointer. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Finney-Smith passes to Powell. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. And Doncic gets it to go. And the Jazz with possession here. They trail by 3. They double-team Conley. Mitchell right side. Passes to Gobert. Back to Mitchell. Lets the 3 fly. Drains the 3-pointer. It's a tie ball game.
And when he's hitting from deep, Mitchell's practically unguardable. Can't crowd him out there. He'll just drive right around him.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
1:30 left to play in the first. Porzingis lays it up and banks it in. Porzingis has got his second basket.
For all that's said about his perimeter work, Porzingis benefits a lot when he's making an impact inside. That makes defending him all the more challenging.
Here's Gobert. Mavericks with the rebound.
Boy, you've really got to put those away, especially against soft interior defense.
And Kevin, everybody's dissected Luka's offensive game, trying to find that weakness. And I'm just here to tell you, I don't think he has any.
Now here is Conley. High post shot. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And this is Conley's game. Just terrific with that mid-range. The D has to be much more concerned.
Conley against Doncic. And they double up Doncic. Powell kicks to Hardaway. And here's Doncic from the arc. The Mavericks rebound. The shot missing. Utah has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Doncic passes to Finney-Smith. Powell down low, over by Conley, and he's going to get whistled for that foul. Gee, that was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Well, one of the things I really like about Dwight Powell is that he doesn't play outside of himself. He plays to his strengths.
Outside Conley, and slam dunk by Gobert.
Assisted by
flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
It's a and we hope hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And guys, what's your take so far on the Mavs?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
Boy, I like the aggressive nature they're playing with here. Not playing soft at all. They're going right at them.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So on the floor for Utah, you got Joe Ingles. Whiteside is out there with Rudy Gay. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Oni in at the point guard position. Back to Porzingis. Out to Doncic. Intercepted. Here's Clarkson. Up again. Whiteside. Great positioning on the putback. Whiteside's got the lead up to 4 now for the Jazz.
And the presence of Whiteside in the paint, really unreal. He is a dominant figure down low. Great work to grab that second chance opportunity.
Here's Oni. And it's Finney Smith with the rebound.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up.
That's what they've got him out there for, fellas.
Here's Oni. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg. Everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. Back to Kleba. Pass to Brunson. It's good from long range. Greg, you're a former player, and now the father of a young NBA star. What's it like to see the next generation of NBA talent move into the league?
Oh, it's an incredible feeling because we all feel like we're a part of this NBA family. And to see the stars we have today, the character they have, the way they approach the game, man, this is the best time ever to be an NBA fan.
Inside, here's Brown, and Brown throws it down hard. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Now, here's Clarkson. Not a lot of room. The pass to Oni. Whiteside trying to break free. And a miss there on the triple. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Trailing by 2.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. Conley against Brunson. Conley, the pass to Gobert. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. And it's 6 points for Rudy Gobert.
And using his insane wingspan and athletic frame, Gobert can flat out dominate down low.
Kleba kicks to Brunson. Shot clock reset for Dallas. Second shot opportunity. Gobert with the block. They get it back to the middle. And another shot. Brunson, no good. Jazz leading by 4. Mitchell wide open. And Utah again with the bucket. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers with the hustle stats for the Jazz.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots. A key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnover.
And here is Mitchell. 5 points in the game. That one drops for him. Conley's got 6.
A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
Anytime your field goal percentage is in the high 50s, partner, you're doing something right.
Brown, the pass to Brunson. Some nice passing here by Dallas. 6 on the shot clock. They get it again.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Mitchell looking it over. Out to the right wing. O'Neal dishes to Gobert. Here's Bogdanovich, and again it's Utah.
And, you know, Bogdanovich is just such a deadly shooter from there. The defense has to do a better job against him in that situation.
Kleber against Bogdanovich. Now, here's Kleber. He's guarded closely. Here's Brunson. Brown controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Jazz lead. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings. Utah found themselves in a close game in the first. The period wrapped up with the teams on level ground and the score tied. And
we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Jazz leading by 4. Reggie Bullock is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Moses Brown. Then there's Maxi Kleber. And it's Brown in at the 3, the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. O'Neal passes to Gobert. Outside Conley. Shot clock at 2. Second chance shot. Gobert can't hit. Maverick shooting the ball at 42%. And it's Bullock in the corner. Back to Brown. Stolen by Conley. In transition, here come the Jazz. And the dunk by O'Neal.
With the ball in his hands, Mitchell attracts attention, then breaks down the defense with the pass.
Brunson against Conley. Pass to Kleber. Dallas again turning it over.
Jazz ball.
And some changes here for the Mavericks.
For your Mavericks.
Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Passes it to Gobert. That's in there. Conley with the assist.
Assist from
Conley's got 3 assists in the game.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Count that one. Powell's got 8 points.
Doncic taking pride in setting the table for his teammates. I love his unselfishness.
Doncic against Conley. For 3, Mitchell. That one misses. And the Mavericks going the other way now.
Well, 1 year at Virginia Tech and 3 more at Florida for Dorian Finney-Smith before going undrafted in 2016.
Well, Greg, you think about it, he also had a year in college, an extra year because he transferred. So that may have scared some teams off, his age and how long he spent in college. But I tell you what, if you're a pro and you've got pro ability and pro attitude, it's going to come out. And he's made an impact in the NBA from day one.
5 to shoot. Conley with the 3. Offensive rebound. And there it is for him. He's got 10.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
It's a scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And, guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Deep 2 from Clarkson. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Clarkson's got his second bucket of the game to go. Doncic outside. Lets it go with a 3. Rebound, Utah. And now Utah, fast break. Oni with the bucket. And it's a 10-point Utah lead.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Hardaway passes to Porzingis. Doncic outside. Hits it from three-point range. Doncic has got 10.
Boy, that jump shot is wet. Hold this, says Doncic. Any kind of airspace, and he's knocking that down.
From deep. Gay can't get it to go. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Mavericks. 7-point differential. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession. The Jazz have gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Clarkson taking his time here. Whiteside trying to break free. The shot by Clarkson, no good. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Hit the tip, and it's put back in by Powell. 10 points for him.
Boy, intensity always a good thing, and Powell brings it solid at getting after offensive rebounds for his team.
Over to the left wing. Here's Whiteside, and it's slammed in by Whiteside.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
It's stolen by Ingles.
All you have to do is point to their turnovers this quarter. There's a reason the scoreboard looks like it does.
That's been the culprit, the turnovers. I mean, TOs, those kinds of mistakes have really kind of drained their...
And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. To the inside, and stolen by Gay. And now Utah, fast break. Ingles with the ball. And the jam by Whiteside.
And Hassan Whiteside in this deep, he's great at getting inside and finishing with force.
Outside Hardaway. Here's Powell. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Powell's got 6 here in this quarter.
A super high percentage shot there. You just can't allow him to get that close.
And so it's Utah, ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Back to the action after this word. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. And Utah looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. We've got Rudy Gay, also Whiteside out there. Joe Ingles is out there with Clarkson. And it's Oni in at the 1.
Boy, it's so impressive you see Doncic at his size handle the ball the way he does. As a defender, he can really put you on your heels.
Feeds it to Whiteside. On the wing, Ingles. Clarkson for 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. And stolen by Whiteside. And finished off by Gay.
Gay is sneaky now. He'll leak out to find his spot. You've got to be aware of where he is.
Down low, Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Well, as for them being behind in this game, you certainly can't put any of it on his shoulders. He's been tremendous offensively.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Here's Honey. Guarded by Hardaway. Just 5 on the clock. The shot by Clarkson, no good.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Here's Powell. Offensive rebound.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Mitchell left side. So the wing on the left. And the foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr.
Tim Hardaway Jr.
That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Mitchell kicks to O'Neal. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. And the Jazz lead by 10.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
There's the three. Utah getting another chance here. And they go to the intentional
Tim
foul.
Hardaway Jr. That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
Mitchell finds Conley. Back to Mitchell.
Yeah, they've gotten careless, Kevin, no doubt about it, with their turnovers in the second half.
Jazz leading by 10. Right wing. There's O'Neal with the three. And it's Bogdanovich on the foul.
Always good to see Bogdanovich use his height to his advantage because he's got the size needed to grab those offensive rebounds.
Now the pass to Finney-Smith. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Out to Doncic. Dallas again missing. It's Gobert with the ball for the Utah Jazz. Shoots from the right block. And Mitchell with a nice bucket inside. Mitchell's got the lead up to 14 now for the Jazz. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And that one, good.
Dwight Powell really showing continuing confidence in his inside game. And I think he's only going to get better down there.
Conley against Doncic. For three, Mitchell. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Doncic passes to Porzingis. Out to Hardaway. Stolen by Mitchell. Gobert down low. Powell on him. And the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert.
Assist goes to.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Utah.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
And the other thing they've done since the beginning of this game is score points off turnovers and in bunches. No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Jazz.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats. Just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Rudy Gobert.
And the way he rebounded, he surely was a spark for the team as he was securing everything that came off the iron.
Good on the shot.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
Doncic, no good. Conley dishes to Mitchell. He kicks it to Bogdanovich. Back to Mitchell. Launches a three. Bangs home the trifecta. And the Jazz lead by 17.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exit.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Here's Porzingis. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Dominant play from Porzingis on the glass, securing the ball and finishing the play strong.
Shoots it. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks.
Let's bring up the start. At forward, 6'6", number 10.
Well, and we've got...
All right, B.A.
He's doing that. Thanks, Allie. Here are the starters for Utah. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in at the center position. And for Phoenix, Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at center. Boy, great matchup at the 5 tonight, Smitty. How do you think the center position has evolved over the last decade?
I think shooting by the bigs being able to shoot to 3, and also them creating more space leads to better offense and more flow.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
To the paint. And Ayton with the stuff.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide-open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
Ball against Conley. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Bogdanovic. Wide open look. It's hauled in by the Suns.
The defense was begging him to take that shot, and he took the bait, but you can't blame him.
Booker, the pass to Paul. From outside, off the mark. On offense, here's Utah. Mitchell with the ball. Sinks it from distance.
The efficiency Mitchell has from range is tremendous. He can just bury you with threes. You know, Rudy Gobert, the 3-time Defensive Player of the Year, is not satisfied. I think the 7-footer has one more that he might add before his career's done.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Mitchell, the pass to Bogdanovich. Outside Conley. Just 5 to shoot. Bogdanovich, no good. And the list of big men with multiple awards for Defensive Player of the Year. Hakeem, Mutombo, Ben Wallace, Dwight Howard, don't forget about Rodman, and Rudy Gobert.
That's historic company, B.A. I think Gobert is, honestly, underappreciated. One of the all-time greats when it comes to locking up.
Oh, they get a hand on it. Pass to O'Neal. Bogdanovich with it. Booker defending. Crafty move. And Bogdanovich with the lay-in.
The effectiveness of Bogdanovich, able to work from anywhere and to get a good shot.
Conley against Paul. Now Aiden. Back to Paul. He's looking good. 2 buckets and 3 attempts.
So crafty down low. Chris has every shot in the book.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Conley against Paul. Pass to O'Neal. Now here's Mitchell. And there's a whistle. That goes on Jay Crowder. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Mitchell with the ball. And it's Paul picking him up. Conley, he's open. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
Mike Conley can do this now. He can play off the ball and punish the defense for giving him space.
Conley against Paul. To the middle. Here's Ayton. Pass to Crowder. It's Booker on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Suns need to get off a shot. And it's Crowder missing. Utah leading. O'Neal on the wing. Back to Conley. Inside. Here's Bogdanovich. Unable to get that one. And Phoenix will come the other way.
I mean, he's staying aggressive, trying to regain his touch. But right now, he's hurting the team.
These teams just feeling each other out.
Yeah, I love the spirit out there. Already 6 lead exchanges.
Now here's Conley. 44 seconds left in the opening quarter. Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
He didn't doubt himself even from way back. Bogdanovich with the smooth release.
Paul against Conley. Paul passes to Crowder. Back to Paul. Outside for Booker. 3-pointer. Offensive rebound.
That's a sneaky veteran move. Crowder finding ways to make his presence felt.
Paul against Conley. And there it is for him. Conley's got his second basket of the game.
Allowing any room to operate, you know he's going to be aggressive.
Here's Ayton.
One of the most impactful defenders in the game. Gobert's long arms put fear in the hearts.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. It's the Jazz up by 2. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And taking a look at the Jazz performance here, guys. What do you think?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
Oh, that's great basketball. Denying them on one end while grabbing points on the other.
And Mikal Bridges, man, has he grown in this league, growing more and more deadly with that shot.
Yeah, I mean, he's increased the amount of threes he takes. He's gone from average shooter to a great one. A fantastic option to have out there on the wing.
From deep, Gay. Whiteside. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Whiteside's got his first points in this one.
I just love that effort by Hassan Whiteside. Focused, and he's a huge threat to score off the miss.
Ayton passes to Paul. Bridges outside. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here. And now running the full-court man-to-man defense.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And it's a completely new group for the Suns. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Brian, the Phoenix Suns are enjoying a renaissance. Big man DeAndre Ayton said, quote, from starters to the bench players, this team is well balanced. And we compete. We challenge each other every day. To be honest, it's the best team I've ever been on throughout my career. Guys, they are confident.
That they are, Allie. Thanks. Here's Shaman. Back to Payne. The shot. The rebound by Oni.
Rare for him to get a wide open shot from mid-range and fail to connect.
Back to Clarkson. Gave to Shaman. And it's Jordan Clarkson with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
Stolen by Ingles. Here's Gay. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first personal. Gotta appreciate the physicality of Gay's game. A strong athlete forces the D to hit him inside.
And Smitty, you had pretty good size on the wing. When you were attacking mismatches, did you prefer to bully a smaller player or pick apart a bigger, slower defender?
You know, it'd be a great question. I think both. I think when you have a mismatch, what you really want to do is draw a double team. So if you can use your size or your quickness, but also have the back.
And they're not happy with the call here. Coach is given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Pass to Ayton.
Remaining in the first half, 2 minutes.
Outside Booker. Back to Ayton. Here's Booker. Just 5 on the clock. Puts one up from 19. He drains out one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3.
If there's one guy in the league who's never going to give up on the mid-range shot, it's Booker. If the D gives it to him, he'll take it.
The Jazz have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Knocks it loose. Here's O'Neal. He's guarded by Bridges. And here's Gobert from the arc. It's hauled in by the Suns.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And I know one thing drives Rudy Gobert is earning his respect. All-star snubs, people counting his money. He's determined to have the final word.
Conley against Paul. Fires at the elbow. No good there. The Suns go the other way with it. 52 seconds left in the second period. Mitchell against Booker. Bridges passes to Booker. 5 to shoot. This one for 3. Sinks the tray. Now it's a 4-point Suns lead.
Took him a while to get going, but here in the second quarter, he's found his rhythm.
Pass to O'Neal. Now Gay, covered by Crowder. Gay inside. He's against Crowder. Here's Conley. Counted. Conley's got 6 points.
You know, he left him frozen. The quick move by Mike Conley. Beautiful.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Booker. Fires from deep. The shot no good. And so a close game as we wrap up the first.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello. For the Suns, the first quarter was pretty even. Some good moments from both teams, but as the first... And...
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Nice game. Great performance by DeAndre Ayton.
He's been on a tear so far, throwing down some vicious dunks. I was a little worried for the rim in the first half.
And I can't wait to see what he has in store during this second half. Some of those jams were downright absurd.
So the Utah 5 right now. The backcourt is Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at small forward. Outside Paul. Drops in the layup for 2. 6 points for him.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
Paul with a steal. Left side Booker. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Mitchell. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Second half getting started. About a minute played. Here's a 3 from Paul.
Love how seriously Conley takes his defense, closing out on shooters whenever he's nearby.
Back to Mitchell for the lead. The shot that time not on target. The Suns leading. Booker finds Ayton. Yes, and it's Booker with the setup. Booker's got 4 assists in the game.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
On the boards, Gobert is unstoppable, easily winning himself a second chance look.
And that's an intentional foul. And the Suns going with a whole new group out there for the Jazz.
Second team foul. Jazz substitution.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Pass to Shaman. Kicks it to Kaminsky. Shot clock at 5. Now Johnson. Here's the 3. Rebounded by Gay. To the paint. Here's Whiteside. Great D that time from McGee.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Outside Payne. And he lobs it up. And McGee with the stuff.
The great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Now here's Clarkson. He's guarded closely. Gay against Kaminsky. Gay, the pass to Clarkson. The shot won't fall. Johnson with the defensive effort. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. To the inside, McGee. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. And now it's a 6-point Suns lead. Here's Honey, defended by Payne. Goes back up. Gay's shot is good.
Great anticipation by Rudy Gay. That's a veteran move by a guy who knows how to create scoring opportunities.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Pass to McGee. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Third team foul.
Free throws good. McGee.
The line for your Suns, JaVale McGee.
Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line. Utah has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Now Clarkson. And Gay the bucket on the assist by Clarkson. Gay's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Getting it done inside. Rudy Gay not just floating around the perimeter.
Here's Shamet. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. That one goes. Count it.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Pass to Oni. Back to Clarkson. Here's Oni. Clarkson outside. The kick out to Ingles. And the three off target. For Phoenix, they've gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Kaminsky finds Payne. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Johnson passes to Payne. Here's Shamet. And it's all from three-point range. Utah trailing here. The three is up. Kaminsky pulls it in. Here's Shamet. The kick out to Johnson. The putback. And it's good. But hang on here. The officials may want to take a look at it on the replay monitor. And not so fast. The officials are going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right. And so it's the Phoenix Suns closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead, just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. We'll be right back. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Frank Kaminsky is out there with Cameron Johnson.
Wow! Crazy good! Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Payne with it. Pass to McGee. Johnson against Ingles. Now here's McGee. Shoots over Whiteside, and that one's long. Here's Oni, defended by Payne. The kick out to Ingles. He takes it in. Count it. Good. Ingles has got his first basket.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Payne, pass to Johnson. Back to Payne. Out to the right wing. Johnson finds Payne. And now they decide to foul intentionally. Both teams will make substitutions.
First team foul.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Paul with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. Booker, good.
As a distributor, Paul is just a machine. He's constantly creating for his guys.
Conley passes to Mitchell. Down low. Bogdanovich, no good. The Suns have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. And he lobs it up top. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Mitchell, the pass to Conley. Misses off the left iron.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Outside Paul. Out to Bridges. Pass to Aiden. 6 to shoot. Takes a 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's O'Neal. And here's Bogdanovich. Covered by Crowder. Bogdanovich passes to Gobert. And so they foul intentionally.
Mikal Bridges. That's his 2nd personal foul. First team foul.
Mitchell with the ball. Now guarded by Crowder. And the basket is good. And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
The Jazz have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. To the middle. Stolen by Ayton. Booker against Conley. And Booker with the jam.
An explosive offensive force. When Booker has the chance to slam it, he takes full advantage.
Conley against Paul. Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. 6 on the shot clock. Mitchell up top. Shoots over Booker. Gobert. It's good on the putback.
You have to box out Rudy Gobert, and if you don't, he will dunk it with force.
And here's Paul. Pass to Ayton. Utah with the rebound.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
Mitchell, the pass to Bogdanovich. And Ayton pulls it down. Phoenix has gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. Now here's Paul. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul. Amongst the best point guards in the history of our great game. Chris Paul has changed the culture of a few franchises. CP3 is a flat-out winner.
Conley against Paul. Pass to O'Neal. Inside. Here's Conley. Collects the 2 points near the hoop.
Game on the line. You trust Mike Conley to deliver.
Phoenix with the ball. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Hits the trifecta.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Outside Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Puts up a 3. Offensive rebound. Gobert. Can't connect from short range. Now Bridges. So the Suns win it. This one was a